Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me here in GTA 5. I'm RJ. We are back here at the observatory. I've talked about this place a few times recently because there's so many direct connections to the Chiliad Mystery. And a lot of things about the observatory are completely unsolved. Even from the eye on top of the obelisk itself makes up a few symbols that we've talked about recently. You can actually see it right now here in the shadows. From the man that the observatory is named after, Galileo, a huge inventor. He invented the telescope, and there's telescopes all around Grand Theft Auto 5. So I'm thinking that there might be a special telescope. Even the data miners have found some sort of alien signature that seems to connect to the telescopes, yet it has never been discovered in the game. But there's another inventor that is symbolized here at the real-life observatory that is even bigger than Galileo, and that is Nikola Tesla. A lot of people think that Nikola Tesla is connected to the Chiliad Mystery. In fact, he may be connected in a big way to GTA 4. If you're not familiar with Tesla, he is, of course, born in Europe. He actually was born in Croatia, but he's a Serbian. Who else is a Serbian? Niko Bellic. Is there connection? Nikola? Well, look at a picture of Nikola Tesla. He definitely has a resemblance to Nico. And of course, Nikola Tesla, even though he is a Serb, he moved to America where he lived in the real life Liberty City where he lived out his life. So very interesting connections. That is only the start. Nikola Tesla invented lightning. And I'm not talking about lightning that comes down from the clouds. He actually created his own version of lightning using the Tesla coil. And where can you find a Tesla coil? Here in the observatory. Unfortunately, the observatory remains closed here in Grand Theft Auto 5. It would be the perfect location to open up, especially with this mysterious door, but it is closed. If we could ever get in there, chances are you could find the Tesla coil. Tesla kind of predicted the future here, guys. Everybody thinks about Nostradamus, but it is Tesla that predicted a lot of things correctly. And maybe that is because he could travel into the future, guys. So there's some things that I want to get into with this Tesla guy. Nikola Tesla is arguably the greatest inventor of all time. So there's no doubt why Rockstar wanted to have so many connections to him, to the big mystery of Grand Theft Auto 5. Here at the observatory, if you look at all the plates, they all show off the one planet, Uranus. There's so much going on here at the observatory, and a lot of it connects to Tesla. I think that lightning might be the key, and the fact that he could create his own lightning, maybe that is possibly a key to traveling into time, as we've shown off before. So thanks again for joining up for the episode. Subscribe if you are new. We have a huge live stream going down after the episode as well, so hopefully you guys can make it for our Saturday night live stream. But with all that said, let's get into the secret of Nikola Tesla here in GTA 5's Chiliad Mystery. So the first thing that I have to mention is the hidden aliens in the game. It's no secret how aliens are a big part of San Andreas, going all the way back to the original version, and they're returning here in a big way here in GTA 5. Well, some people actually think that Nikola Tesla is an alien. It sounds crazy, but after looking into it, maybe he was. He only slept for 2 hours a night, and he had over 300 patents in his lifetime. Can you imagine how many inventions you have to have a year to have over 300 patents? I mean, that's only the ones he actually filed patents for. And of course, some of these inventions were crazy, including creating his own form of lightning. Well, let's look at the space docker, because I think that this space docker, which is completely unsolved or useless, seems to be connected to Tesla himself. You have the lightning bolts on the side, these green fluorescent light bulbs. He actually worked with fluorescent lights as one of his first jobs. And you even have the coils on the top there, and most importantly, in the front. And the most important invention, of course, from Tesla is the Tesla coil. We've linked up the space docker to time travel, and I really do think that that is the biggest unknown secret of Tesla, is that he was behind time travel, and he actually was able to perform it. Unless he's completely lying about that, I think that he actually was able to time travel, which would be absolutely nuts, because if you think about one of his predictions, guys, it was the cell phone. He didn't invent the cell phone, but he completely predicted it, and one of the things that he was trying to create in Liberty City, of course New York City, was wireless energy. He was actually going to put electricity through the air currents, so that way you have free electricity. I don't know if I would trust that. Seems like it might blow everybody up at some point, especially if a terrorist lights a match or something. I don't know, but that is something he actually tried to accomplish. Now, another thing that is completely linked to Tesla, guys, is the Railgun. Now, if you put in the slow-mo, you can actually put in, I think, the slow-mo up to 3 times. Try it out sometime and fire the Railgun, because you'll notice that the shot creates this epic-looking coil. It goes extremely slow before it fires. And this, of course, is the most powerful weapon in the game. Some of you guys have talked about the death ray. After Tesla died, his house or apartment or whatever got completely raided. Some people say it was the FBI, perhaps the FIB, but they are saying that they did not do that. I don't know if I believe them. Regardless, a bunch of his inventions, including the death ray, went missing, as well as paperwork, all these different plans that he had. I mean, this guy was a complete genius, and now other people have all of his ideas and plans for themselves, probably the government. Regardless, check out the US government property, because they stole it most likely, the Railgun, made by Coil Arms Division, a clear Easter egg towards Tesla. And on the bottom there, another connection to time travel, 1.21 gigawatts right there on the Railgun, which was made by the clear Tesla Coil Arms Division. So does that mean that Tesla is connected to time travel in the game, guys? Because when it comes to time travel, that is also linked up to lightning, and we got lightning all over the space docker. I have a feeling this thing is still connected somehow to a unsolved mystery, unless, man, Rockstar made it completely useless. I don't know why they would troll us like that. Maybe this is what we need to time travel. So let's check out Tesla's adventures into time, guys.
According to reports, in 1895 Tesla made a shocking discovery suggesting that time and space could be influenced by magnetic fields. It is believed that Tesla worked on the idea of time travel, discovering amazing results along the way. Using magnetic fields, Tesla found that the space-time barrier could be altered and accessed by creating a Trojan horse, which eventually led to a different time. However, it is still unclear whether or not Tesla actually achieved this, as there are no documents whatsoever that prove, or for that case, disprove something like this occurred. The only thing we do know is that reports state that in 1895, a witness found Tesla at a small coffee shop looking shaken and disturbed. His assistant claimed that Tesla was almost electrocuted by a machine as Tesla was trying to solve the time travel riddle. After nearly dying, Tesla claimed he had found himself in an entirely different time and space window, where he could see the past, present, and future at the same time while staying within the artificially created magnetic field.
Tesla was a genius of such magnitude that some doubt that he was actually human. Many of Tesla's inventions, like the free energy receiver and the long-range death ray, may have been suppressed to prevent the collapse of the electrical utility, coal, and oil industries, or for reasons of national security. After his death in New York City, Tesla's files and notes on death rays and other matters were confiscated by the FBI. Some of the FBI files on Tesla were published on the Internet under the Freedom of Information Act, but these have since been removed. He fell in love with a white female pigeon with violet eyes. He said he saw rays of light emanating from her eyes. He insisted on exactly 17 folded linen napkins with every meal. He constructed a tower in New Jersey to communicate with aliens. However, his fame rests on rock-solid accomplishments: the invention of alternating current, AC motors, the first radio transmitter and receiver, 2 years before Marconi, and the first to harness the power of falling water to generate electricity, at Niagara Falls.
That is some trippy stuff, right, guys? At first I thought these huge structures found in South Los Santos were the same thing that he was building to communicate with aliens. But I did look at the same structures in Compton that these are supposed to represent, and they do look the same, so I'm not exactly sure about that. But there is something right next to these that maybe lets us know it is something connected to Tesla. Check out this billboard, the Voltic, made by Coil. And check out this guy. He's staring right at it with his dog. Looks a little bit like Chop over there. Obviously pointing us towards that. And these structures, it's like that, guys. It is definitely pretty deep, pointing us towards Nikola Tesla. It's almost like we didn't get the Easter egg from GTA 4 fully with Nico and Nikola, both Serbian. And here we have it reoccurring in Grand Theft Auto 5. Check out Franklin's hat. Another thing that Nikola used quite a bit was magnets. And you see that? The magnetics. What uses the Nikola Tesla magnet? Well, you guys remember when we met the Epsilon and they were using the Digi-Scanner. Well, the Digi-Scanner uses a Tesla magnet. Check this out.
Ow, it just gave me a shock. Maybe Kraft's trying to tell me something.
Hello, Zondar. Kiflam.
Kiflam. Marnie. Wait, man, I thought my name was Zolak.
That's because everything you have ever thought is wrong, Zondar.
I become a thesis, bro, in record time. So Chris said I could hunt for extraterrestrials out here using this incredible meter.
This is science the authorities try to suppress.
Well, Zondar, now you can meet your people.
Oh.
Kiflam.
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 This area is a confirmed hotspot for extraterrestrial activity, bro. The device should light up blue when it finds a signal.
So they were using that device, which has Tesla magnets in it, the Digi-Scanner, to try to find things with alien signatures, the same thing that Tesla was trying to do. And how does Tesla time travel? As they said, he electrocutes himself because he has the power to create his own electricity. And if you think about it, here in Grand Theft Auto 5, we have the same ability. And one thing that we can do when we create electricity is create the UFO on top of Mount Chiliad. And considering some people think that the Chiliad mystery is connected to Nikola Tesla himself, in fact, some people have even said it's solved through Tesla, well, we can create electricity, which does come up with the UFO on top of the mountain, which is symbolized on the top of the Chiliad mural. But nobody really talks about his ability to time travel. If you go to Fort Zancudo, below the UFO's abduction beam, it has a satellite that we've talked about many times. And that satellite has a cell phone company on it. That's the one clue we have. And we know that Nikola predicted the cell phone possibly by traveling through time. And Nikola Tesla is definitely behind the space docker. I feel like it's all about lightning. We have the lightning bolts on the wheels of the space docker. So if Tesla really is behind the Chiliad mystery, then it all comes back to time travel, guys. So definitely let me know what you think. If they're gonna take characters from GTA's history, even Red Dead Redemption's history, and put them in Red Dead Redemption 2 somehow, just like they even did here in Grand Theft Auto 5. You can find the Bigfoot Hunter in Red Dead Redemption. Well, maybe time travel is a way to explain it all. I don't know, but it's still an Easter egg and a mystery to solve here in Grand Theft Auto 5, guys. Nikola Tesla has been a massive part of Grand Theft Auto for 2 games now, maybe even more. Let me know if you guys have any more Easter eggs that I missed. I'm sure there's a lot more. Considering that he has 300 inventions, there's probably something else connected here in Los Santos. But much love to the Chiliad mystery community. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. More to come. In fact, we'll have another new episode tomorrow. Hit me up anytime on Twitter at TrippyComs if you want to be part of a new episode or live stream yourself. We have a massive live stream going down after this episode. So much happening here at the channel. I'm glad you guys can be a part of it. Make sure to stay tuned. Hear Trippy commentaries. But more importantly, as always, make sure to stay motherfucking trippy, my friends.